everyone, my name is Jeffrey Wu. I am a GYN surgeon here in Norfolk, Virginia. I am faculty and assistant professor of OBGYN at Eastern Virginia Medical School at Old Dominion University, and I am the creator of MIGS Tips and also currently serve as the AAGL Surgery U Editor-in-Chief. I try to kind of hit every aspect of GYN surgery in terms of trainees. So we have our, medical students where I review anatomy. Then we have our residents where we review some of the more basic surgical techniques, such as a salpingectomy for an ectopic pregnancy, for instance. Whenever we do that procedure, it's always important to know where the ovary is and make sure you don't damage that ovary, because you wouldn't want to end up taking out an ovary as well. So really highlighting those critical structures. And then going more advanced, we make videos also for our more advanced trainees, so our fellows and our attendings, and that would be more like entering the retroperitoneum and finding those structures that you can't see, with the naked eye. You have to open up the spaces behind the peritoneum, and those would be like the uterine arteries, the ureter. Also, more complex surgeries, such as a complex ectopic pregnancy of the C-section scar or the cornua area of the uterus. So those are all videos that I try to highlight kind of the complexities of those surgeries. When you're thinking about what platform to put your video on, it's really important to know your audience and what audience is on that platform. So like I kind of mentioned, for LinkedIn, it's more, in my opinion, industry-based. A lot of positive feedback on LinkedIn, which is really nice. But so in that manner, you might be focusing more on the actual device and how it works, and educating others on this particular device, and retagging and tagging the industry partners in there. For Instagram, again, like I said, I sometimes focus on the fellows. I'll be like, hey, we're doing this fellowship video contest. Can you submit videos? And this is kind of a video that I made that is an example of a good representation of what we're looking for. So for the trainees, I love Instagram. Instagram also works really well for trainees because we're able to do quizzes, polls, Q&As, which are really nice because we can interact with our audience. And then, of course, patient population. If you are making a TikTok video featuring some surgical video, you really kind of want to break it down in terms of the language that you're using, break it down in terms of how you're speaking to the patient, and not getting too technical in the weeds. So again, all of those social media platforms are so important for our careers, but really kind of catering the video and editing the video appropriately for each type of social media is exceedingly important as well. So the videos, again, they were initially for me, I was making these videos at the kind of start of COVID, and I really wanted to teach my peers and my former residents, my colleagues, exactly what I was doing in fellowship. And what I found is that there was a lot of interest in what I was doing, especially in the fellowship. And so I ended up making a social media account and developing it and turning it into an Instagram, a YouTube, a LinkedIn, and on all those venues, it was a really great way for me to interact with others and teach others. For the Instagram, like I mentioned, it worked really, really well with connecting the trainees around the nation. A lot of trainees already had the Instagram handle on their phone and already were part of a OBGYN residency Instagram handle, so it's easier for me to connect with them. In terms of LinkedIn was a great way for me to put my videos and really connect with industry. I think industry, especially in surgery, it's hard to get the attention of surgeons, and it's hard to interact with surgeons because we're always in the OR. But this was a great way for me to interact with industry, let them know how we're using the instruments, what's working, what's not working, and just connecting with them on a more broader level. What I really found is the best for my audience, again, the trainee audience, is Instagram. I think the others are great. I think YouTube does a really good job of working as a library to collect your videos and to kind of look back on them if you did a search. I think LinkedIn is a great source to connect with industry and peers across the nation and world. And TikTok is a really, really good venue to connect with those patient populations. But Instagram was like the perfect mix for me in terms of connecting with my trainee population. And it really worked out because a lot of the trainees already were on Instagram. A lot of the trainees were part of Instagram residency OBGYN handles already. So it was easy for me to kind of tag, kind of interact with them in a continuous and natural way.